Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good noon, everyone. On behalf of ORIC, Office of Research, Innovation and Commercialization, it is an honor and pleasure for me to welcome you all to International Conference on Dermal Sciences. A very warm welcome to all of you. The journey of innovation and optimization is paved by revealing the hidden aspects. This is only possible by research and presentation of these novel findings. Conferences play an important role in bringing all such research-oriented minds to one platform and giving a new direction to thoughts. While ORIC, Office of Research, Innovation and Commercialization, provides a complete platform to the researchers and augments their research skills from working bench to the furnished products, and to link research and commercialization from the university to the industry. ICDS 2021 is an excellent platform to the researchers with its well-organized scientific programs, which include interactive panel discussions, oral talks, keynote lectures, and poster sessions. I hope the contribution from various researchers and speakers will benefit the participants to update their knowledge about recent challenges and their solutions. Thanks, and enjoy the colors of life for making your eternal life fragrant. Thank you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله من لا نبي بعده. It's working? Fine. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in his last time, constituted an army comprising of many big names of Sahaba. Hazrat Umar Farooq radiyallahu ta'ala, Hazrat Usman, Hazrat Ali Bin Zad, Hazrat Muaz bin Jabbar, Hazrat s.a.w.w, and big name of Sahaba were there in that army. And you know what was the leader, the general of that army? A very young man of 17 years old, Usama Bin Zad, from the lineage of black people. The only person whose name is mentioned, the only Sahabi whose name is mentioned in the Quran is Hazrat Zaid, the lineage from the black people. The only adopted son of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the only adopted son is Hazrat Zaid, the black person. There were many muazzin in the time of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but the most famous muazzin, called Muazzin-e-Rasul, Hazrat Bilal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Bilal-e-Habshi, at the time of Makkah conquest, Fatah Makkah, Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala sallam asked and ordered a person to climb up the Baitullah and say azan while on the rooftop of Baitullah. And you know what was the step for climbing up the Baitullah? The shoulders of Abu Bakr and Umar radiyallahu anhum. And what was that person? Hazrat Bilal, the lineage from the Abasynian people. While Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be entering into Jannah, he was on the camel. The rope of the camel will be dropped. All will be looking who will pick up the rope of the camel. It was announced by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the rope should be given to Bilal-e-Habshi. He will take the cope of the camel and move to the Jannah. Umar Farooq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, his funeral salah. Who was the leader? Who led that funeral salah? Not any Arab. The person from Romans, Hazrat Sohail radiyallahu ta'ala. Very few people were given the honorary status of being the Ahl-e-Bait apart from the actual Ahl-e-Bait. Very few people were given the honorary status as the Ahl-e-Bait. And you know what was the one person, not Arab, from Faris, Hazrat Salman Farsi radiallahu ta'ala. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the except used to say, Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala, if there is a prophet after me, it must be Umar. But there is no prophet after me. And Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala, what used to say Hazrat Bilal, Sayyidina Bilal, Hamare Sardar Bilal. And he always asked him to sit closer to him while he was Amir al-Mu'mineen. This is just a few examples in Islam. And there are a lot of examples. When I was discussing, while preparing this topic with Muftiyan and with ulama, and discussed with them while preparing this topic, they gave me a lot of examples. And I was amazed. This is not only the few examples, there are a lot of examples. A lot of examples are there in the time of Sahaba, in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why it's called as Qurun-e Ula, the golden period of the whole history, and especially for the Islam. What was the reason behind all this? Such a beautiful society. What was the reason? The teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And crux of that, what Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam summarized in his last sermon of Hajjatul Wada. La fawla li Arabiyyin ala ajam, wa la li fadla ala Arabiyyin ala ajam, wa la fawla li Abiyaz ala aswad, wa la aswad ala Abiyaz illa bit taqwa. Illa bit taqwa. And what is taqwa? Very beautiful definition of taqwa. Simple definition. Considering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in each and every of your act and deed, this is taqwa. Considering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in each and every of your act and action is taqwa. And it's amazing, interesting. Taqwa is not has no facial expression. Taqwa is in the heart. And who knows what is inside your heart? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَهُوَ عَلِيمٌ بِذَاتِ الصُّدُورِ. Subhanallah. Allah knows. So me, you, or any other person is not have the goods, is not have the right to evaluate any person. They should be like that, they should be like that. So this all thing that I am discussing here, and many stories. And look what Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't look at your faces or at your wealth. Rather, he looks at your hearts and your deeds. So focus on beautifying the hearts and the deeds rather than beautifying the other things. Just like previously, Brigadier I was saying, discussing many examples. If you study the life of Sahaba radiallahu majma'in, very simple dresses, no such a things, but very confident, very much confident. They were very focused. What was their focus? Akhirah, pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. Inna khalaqnakum min ya ayyuhan nas, inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa unsa, wa ja'alnakum shu'uban wa qaba'ila lita'arafu, inna akramakum indallahi yatqakum, inna Allaha alimun khabir. So the colors, the nationality, the languages, and the other traits, these are the gifts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not so? We should recognize those gifts, that these are the gifts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is not the matter of pride. This is just for identification. Another thing, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. Kullukum bani Adam, you all from Adam. Allama Adam al-asma' kullaha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the knowledge, all the things, to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam and Amma Hawa. And we are all the children of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Same is the case with our traits, with our nations, with our languages. All the languages are actually the children of the language of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam language. And all our traits are actually the children of the traits that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, bestowed to Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Subhanallah. What I said. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ كُلُّكُمْ بَنِي آدَمْ وَآدَمْ مِنْ تُرَابٍ. You are all the children of Adam alayhi salam, and Adam was from turab, from the dust. From the dust. And another, when Adam alayhi salam was about to create, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala collected the dust from all the parts of the earth. Collected the dust from all the parts of the earth, of various colors, and created Adam alayhi salam. So this all variation in colors is actually from where the root is, from Adam alayhi salam. And other things. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Kullukum bani Adam wa Adam in Turab. And what is Turab? And what is the importance of Turab? So look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَكُم مِّن تُرَابٍ. These are from the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He created you from turab, from dust. In another verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ خَلْقُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. Among the miracles, this is the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creation of the skies and the earth. وَاخْتِلَافُ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. And this diversity in your languages, in your colors, is the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says something, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala calls something His ayah, His signs, it means they have to be recognized. They have to be respected. They have to be acknowledged. Why? Because they guides us back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They created the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our hearts. So we must recognize that. This diversity is actually the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look, if everyone is looking the same colors, same faces, same languages, same tribes, same nationality, life will be boring. This is the beauty of this universe. This diversity is actually the miracle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there is no room in Islam, and especially for the true followers of Islam, to have any discrimination based on any of these things. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, La yadkhulul jannah. A person will not enter into Jannah. Man kana fi qalbihi mithqala habbatin min khardalin min kibr. That person will not enter into Jannah in whose heart the mustard seed weight worth pride. That person will not enter into Jannah. Look how important it is to be humble and to be focused. So why not to collect all those things that is important for us, for this worldly life, for life, and for the life hereafter? Why not to collect all the things? Ultimately, we have to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not so. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks, what you have brought with me, brought for me. So to having a society that is beautiful, that is loving, that is caring, and that is great. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the people, Aminu kama amana nas. Do believe just like Sahaba believed. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said and suggested a trend in the society to have such a beautiful society. Afshu salam, assalamu alaikum. Whether you know someone or not. Afshu salam, aqimu ta'am, offer the food to the people around you. And وَصَلُّوا بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّاسُ. So let me repeat the hadith. Afshu salam, promote salam. At'imu ta'am, offer the food to the people around you. وَصَلُّوا بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّاسُ نِيَامٌ. And offer the salah when the people are sleeping, tahajjud salah. What's the reward? Udkhulu bil jannah bis salam. You will be entered into Jannah with peace. You will enter the Jannah peacefully. Without any discrimination of color, without any discrimination of racism, colorism, shadism, racism, any type of discrimination. So let me start. 3 things. Afshu salam, at'imu ta'am, sallu bil-layl wa nasu nayam. The first thing, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Promote this. Second thing, at'imu ta'am, offer food to the people around you. Shortly you will be offered the food, inshallah. And the third one, sallu bil-layli wa nasu nayam, and offer tahajjud while the people are sleeping. And udkhulu bil jannah bis salam. You will be entered into Jannah peacefully, without any discrimination. All will do these things, inshallah. Jazakallah. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Sir, there is a term Noor in Islam, and majority of people relate it with fair skin. Sir, can you please elaborate this term?
Which term?
Sir, Noor.
Alwanikum.
Yes.
I spoke this word. Alwanikum, these are skin colors. Okay, Noor. No. Okay, Alwanikum is different, Noor is different. You are asking about Noor, right? No. Noor is different. It's not related to fair complexion, white complexion, or brown, or yellow, or any shade of the color. This is not related to any skin color. Noor is very different. Okay, so there is nothing to do with the skin color of Noor, right?
An extension to this.
Sure.
It may sound really odd. There was a comment that I was asking people in the first session. Very seriously said, are the Hoods going to be white? Because he had a reference of it as well, that the Hoods, the ladies in the Jannah will be white and with probably prominent eyes.
Yes, Hoor will be white.
This is unfair, sir. This is the anti-climax in this whole conference.
And there is also a hadith where it is said that the most beautiful people in the Jannah would be those who are black in this universe, in this world. So obviously there are variations. Some is more wealthy, some is less, some is fair complexion. Usually we people are more impressed by the English language, by the accent of the English. So these are by our creative discriminations. This is not set by Islam or the creator of the only creator of this universe, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These are all our set discrimination. That's why Islam is there to remove, to erase all these discriminations in the society and make his people very focused to Akhirah, irrespective of what they have with them. Just I quoted many examples in my talk. And also, if you study, just I want to share one thing with you, one very interesting. After Quran, the most authentic book is Sahih Bukhari, right? There are many ulamas, there are many Islamic scholars, ulamas, who wrote the detailed explanation of this Sahih Bukhari. But the most authentic and the most renowned of all the time explanation of this Sahih Bukhari is written by Ibn Hajar Asqalani rahmatullah alayh. Ibn Hajar, and in Arabic, Hajar means pathar, stone. And he is named Ibn Hajar, the son of the stone. Why he is named so? When I was discussing with Mufti Shakir Sahab about this topic, he quoted this story to me. And he said why he was renowned, and until now he is renowned with this name Ibn Hajar. Because his complexion was so black that if it is compared with a black stone, then black stone will be more apparent than the complexion of this Hazrat Ibn Hajar. And he wrote that detailed explanation. His wife was very beautiful. And he used to say his wife, we both are Jannati. His wife's strange. Why? He said, look, you are the most beautiful and handsome lady. You are my wife. And I'm the most ugly and black person. And I'm your husband. You are doing shukr on looking at me. You are doing sabr on looking at me. And I am doing shukr on looking at you. And it is said, Sabir and Shakir both are Jannati. Anyway, this is just an interesting story. So, who are white? Sorry to say, I'm not the scholar. This all I learned is with the sitting of ulamas.
I think the problem is of perception. We need to understand the perception of beauty, asana, and what Allah has promised us is the beauty and hasana in the later part. बाकी जो कुछ है वो हम हर बंदे ने अपनी अपनी परसेप्शन के मुताबिक कर लिया है. वहाँ पे सारे एक जैसे ही होंगे, वहाँ पे कॉन्सेप्ट्स चेंज हो जाएंगे, ये ब्यूटी के या बाकी चीज़ों के. इसी तरह जो फ्यूचर जनरेशंस का है, मैं ये समझता हूँ, मैं लोगों को जैसे हेल्थ एजुकेशन बाकी डिजीजेस में करते हैं, इसमें भी हमें वी नीड टू एजुकेट द मासेस. अपने लेवल पे ट्राई करनी चाहिए. अल्टीमेटली मैसेज जाता ज़रूर है. जैसे मेरे पास आई एम बीइंग डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट, लोग वाइटनिंग इंजेक्शन के लिए आते हैं, तो मैं उनको यही बताता हूँ कि हमने जो चाइना का जो स्कॉलर है जिसने ये स्टार्ट किया है ग्लूटाथियोन या वाइटनिंग इंजेक्शन, जब हमने उनसे पूछा कि हम भी ये एक्सपेरिमेंट करना चाह रहे हैं अपने, आप अपना प्रोटोकॉल दे दें, तो उन्होंने कहा कि हमने 3 बंदों को मार के सीखा है कि ये जो कलर है ओरिजिनल वो चेंज नहीं हो सकता है. तो आप या मेरी बात पे यकीन करना या 3 बंदों को मार के आपको समझ आ जाएगी. तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ जो पीपल हैं वो समझ जाते हैं इस बात से, वो आगे भी जिद नहीं करते. तो इसलिए अगर हम ऑनेस्टली लोगों को एजुकेट करें तो मैसेज आगे जाता जरूर है.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I just want to comment on one thing that Dr. Arif said, perception. Yes, there is something narrated in Hadith that Prophet ﷺ said कि कोई बूढ़ी या बूढ़ा जन्नत में नहीं होगा. And one of the women became very sad on it. She was old. And in fact, she started crying कि कोई बूढ़ी जन्नत में नहीं होगी. The Prophet ﷺ explained that everybody who goes to Jannat will be transformed to a particular young age. And he or she will not be old over there. So the perception is that the people, as Dr. Arif said, that perception will be changed over there. This is the one thing I wanted. I just wanted to share a joke. Some of you might have seen that footage. It is of Javed Ahmed Ghamidi. Javed Ahmed Ghamidi's thoughts are very disputed and you may disagree with him. I'm just sharing it as a joke. There's a footage in which a person asks Javed Ahmed Ghamidi about Hoor. What is Hoor and how many we will get and what. And he says कि according to him कि आप ये concept ठीक कर लें कि हूर का लफ्जी मतलब तो सिर्फ आहू चश्म है, जिस तरह कहते हैं हूरुल ऐन. तो वहां पे ये आपकी अपनी ही बीवियां होंगी जिनको के ट्रांसफॉर्म करके आपको दिया जाएगा. द पर्सन कमेंट्स ऑन इट कि जी इससे पहले तो गामदी साहब से मेरा सिर्फ फिक्री इख्तलाफ था, आज से मेरा उनसे जाती अनाथ है.